Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to show you how I made this adorable birthday hat for baby Nyla here, who turned 1 year old. It is absolutely adorable. You can make it for any birthday age by just changing the number, and it's really easy to make. So if you'd like to see how I made this, then continue watching. Okay, so to make this birthday hat, you're going to need a few supplies. You're going to need tulle and the color of your choice. I'm using 3 different colors. You're going to need some felt material, and this will be for the number 1 that goes on the front of the hat. You're going to need a hole puncher and a pencil or just a like a fine tip pen or marker, a Exacto knife, and some elastic, and this is the very thin elastic. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need glitter cardstock, and this is a 12 by 12 sheet, and you're not going to use it all. Then you're going to need a couple templates here. This is the hat template. I do have this where you're able to download it if you want. You'll find the link down in the description box below. I'm going to have it on my blog where you can go and download it. And then the number 1. I just used Bookman old style font, and this is almost 2 inches tall. You can print it in Word out onto a piece of paper and then just cut the number 1 out. And then I do have a 12-inch piece of poster board here, and this is going to help me with measuring out my tulle, or you can just use a ruler. And then of course I'm going to need my hot glue gun. So first you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to turn it over and place your template down on the back of it. And just start to trace it out. Okay, so once you have your template traced out on the back of your cardstock paper, you're going to go ahead and cut that out. Okay, so then you can take your Exacto knife now and then cut out this line here. And make sure it goes through. So once you have the hat template cut out, you're going to just go ahead and insert this part of the template into the little slot here. And it will be a tight fit. For extra support, I am going to put some glue, a strip of glue in there, and on the inside I am going to take a strip of another, just cut a little small strip. And I am going to hot glue that on the inside also. This is just going to give it a little bit of extra support. If you could see that. Okay, so once you have your hat put together, you're going to go ahead and hole punch on the side. Okay, there we go. And I just a little bit away from the edge. This is about a 1/4 inch away from the edge. And then you'll take your string and go ahead and tie it. You go ahead, I'm sorry, this is elastic, not string. Or you can use a ribbon if you want. So there is the hat so far. So now I'm going to make the tulle bottom. I have already cut out like a little template to wrap my tulle around or measure my tulle out with, but a ruler will be fine. And I'm going to be cutting strips of 12 inches because when they're folded in half, they're going to be 6 inches. Okay, so now it's time to cut out the tulle, and you're going to cut out 12-inch strips, and you're going to cut out 4 in each color that you use. So if you're only using one color, then just go ahead and cut out 12 strips. And then just cut that off. And then to make it easier, I'm just going to go ahead and cut while I have this on here, like so. And you'll do the same with each of your other colors. So after you have all your tulle cut out, you're going to cut out an extra, just a small strip, and this is going to be what's going to tie them together. And just put that to the side. So now you're going to just, I'm going to take a tulle and just alternate the colors in my hand. And make sure that they're pretty even. Okay, so once they are together in alternated colors, you're just going to go ahead and cut smack dab in the middle of them. Cut them in half here. Okay, and then you're just going to bunch them all together. And then you're going to take your string, well, the extra tulle fabric that you cut out, and tie it around the middle into a knot. And then tie it twice, actually double knot it. And I'm going to cut that excess off. And then I'm going to just trim up the edges some. Make them even. And then you'll start just forming it into like a little flower shape. Then I'm going to take the hat here, and I'm going to put hot glue on the inside rim of the hat. And kind of be quick about this part so the hot glue doesn't dry on you. And then I'm just going to sit that hat right in the middle of that puff. And just trim it up to where the front and the back are even. But try not to cut your string. And if you need to go back and put a little bit more hot glue in there, just hold back the tulle. That way you don't get it on there. And just put a little bit more in there. Just kind of hold it in place till it dries. To put the one, you're going to take your fabric. You're going to take the felt and your one, and we're going to put the one upside down just because I'm using a little marker here, and I don't want any of the tracing mark. If I don't cut it all out on the tracing mark, I don't want it to show on the front. Okay, so now just cut out that one. So now I'm going to take my one and put hot glue on the back of it, and then I'm going to stick it to the front of my hat. Like that. And I'm going to make a little puff ball to go on top. You're going to take the tulle and kind of bunch it up in your hand like this. And you're going to go around your hand about 9 times, just kind of depending on how big your hand is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then just go ahead and cut that. Now you're going to cut a little bit long of a strip going lengthwise. That way it's long enough to tie around the middle. You're just going to tie in the middle for this one also. It's like you're making a little bow. And make sure to double knot that also. And once you have that tied, you're going to see how it's like looks like a little bow. Just go ahead and put your finger through all of those on one side here. Make sure you're going all the way through. Okay. And take the scissors and just go up to the middle of those and cut them all. Do the same on the other side. Now you're just going to form the little puffball. I'm going to cut it just a bit shorter here, actually. I'm going to cut these just a bit shorter. I don't want the puffball to be too big. Just make sure they're even. Okay, and now just form your little puffball. So now I'm going to take my little puffball. I'm going to put hot glue on the bottom of it, and then I'm going to stick it onto the top part of the hat here. And just hold that in place until it dries. And there you have it. Here is the finished birthday hat. And I'm doing a little photo shoot, and I think this is going to look really cute with her outfit. It's going to be a mermaid theme, and the colors are going to be like a darker purple, a light purple, and this pretty turquoise color. So I'm really excited, and I'll probably post those pictures on my blog. If you decide to make this birthday hat, I would love to see photos. So you can tag me on Instagram. It's @simplydovie or #simplydovie. And go and follow me over there too if you want. But I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my new videos that come out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.